Hey gang, it's your friendly neighborhood danger checking in. I hope each and every one of you doing fantastic. I know I miss you tremendously. And I'm really bummed that I couldn't make it to the show tonight. I know that it's going to knock it out the park, all the guys and girls that have signed up. And really, it's an homage to everything that Chris did for not only me, but for a lot of the guys and gals in the back. Whether he gave you words of encouragement, supported you when you felt down, or simply doing what he did for my last show, and that was putting me against a tremendous opponent and giving me the honor of becoming CSW champion at least one time before I hung up the tights. Chris is a guy that I'm going to miss tremendously. And it still hasn't really sunk in, and I know it's going to take a little bit of time. I hope his family's doing fantastic. I love each and every one of you guys and gals in the back. You hear me? I miss you. Love you guys. Take care. Knock it out the park. Have a good show.
Welcome to Colorado United. I am Mercury Yaden alongside Big Guns. You've come out here to pay tribute to your good friend Chris Chavez in the Chris Chavez Memorial Show, Colorado United. I am honored to be down here working with you. How are you doing this evening?
I am impressed by how many people are here and how awesome this event is going to be.
This shows the solidarity of Colorado professional wrestling. All of us coming together tonight to pay tribute to a great man who brought professional wrestling back to Colorado Springs just a year ago.
Yeah, that was his vision, and he's the only one who could make it happen, and he did. And it shows by how many people we have in this ring right now.
Absolutely. Big battle royal here to start things up. The Chris Chavez Memorial Battle Royal. Who do you think is going to be victorious this evening in this battle royal?
I mean, you got to look at Hunter Gray. The man is a monster. Bruce Rogers is another big guy. Oh, we got... Oh.
Wait a minute. Feet did not touch the floor.
I got to go with Hunter Gray in this one. So I mean, he's an unhinged manimal.
He is a maniac. I think did he get thawed out from thousands of years ago? Or is he just mentally deranged and thinks he's really a Viking?
No. He, I believe, was caught in an iceberg in Norway and was only thawed out not that long ago.
All right, now Severino Corrente clubs him across the back.
That might be a mistake.
I think just getting in the ring with Hunter Gray is a mistake usually.
I know. I've been in the ring with him several times, and let me tell you, the man brings the pain.
We got Daisy actually over here in the corner.
It looks like, the rock and roll vampire Ronin is making his comeback, and Daisy is trying to make it a short comeback.
So Daisy, a fan favorite over here.
We love her here in Colorado Springs. She's from Colorado Springs, and I mean, what else can you say? She's a great wrestler.
She's the only female to compete in this Memorial Battle Royal. Does she have a chance against all of these men? Paulie B, wait a minute, and he's able to hold on.
Oh, what a kick. That's how you save yourself, Paulie. I would say yes, Daisy has a chance. If it was almost anyone else, I would say maybe not, but if you know Daisy, you know she doesn't quit.
I know Daisy very well. She trained with us at the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy. Very hard worker. We love her there up in Golden as well. Paulie B fighting off JT Staten. Bruce Rogers working on Zero Cool in the corner. You know, another favorite I would say would be Sugar-Free Mario Vanger. Quite a specimen himself.
I mean, the Sugar-Free does him well. The man is ripped. I can't find an ounce of body fat on him.
He does say sugar-free, but I think he's kind of a hypocrite. I swear I've seen some pictures out there somewhere.
Well, like, you got to have a cheat day every now and then.
Absolutely.
Wow, Hunter just put Paulie down with a quickness.
CJ Pricefield with a big jumping knee. He likes to call that knee quality. His moniker is the Snowflake.
There's so much action, I can't even focus on one thing.
Yeah, you're looking all over the place. Well, let's talk about Chris a little bit. You knew Chris pretty well.
I did, yes.
And give us kind of your history with Chris Chavez, how you came to Colorado, how you came to work at CSW.
Well, I had actually, I was active duty Army, and I've been stationed here in Colorado Springs twice. The second time, I was up at a Primos show, and I got to meet Chris. He told me he was bringing wrestling back to the Springs, and I knew I had to be a part of it.
You've done very well. I know that you're so. Severino Corrente dumped to the outside.
He's hanging on.
You see that a couple times now tonight. There's Red Viper. I heard many things about you. I know Chris Chavez was a big fan of yours.
He did. He offered me a lot of encouragements. A few months back, I lost a loser leaves town match, went down to Texas for 3 months, trained down there, and Chris spoke with the committee, and they allowed me to come back.
Absolutely, and I'm glad that he did allow you to come back. Now tonight you get an opportunity to honor him with a chance to win the Colorado Springs Wrestling Championship, and you're facing Jimbo Lucas. How do you feel about that tonight, being given the opportunity at a show like this to walk away with the Colorado Springs Wrestling Championship, which I believe would make Chris very, very proud?
It's an unbelievable honor. I was humbled and shocked when the CSW committee told me that I'd be in the main event, and there's no one more appropriate for me to face than Jimbo. Him and I have faced each other countless times here in CSW, and it's gonna be a barn burner. We're gonna beat each other up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, I know I'm looking forward to seeing that later on tonight. A lot of matchups. I believe 9 matchups tonight on this Colorado United Memorial Show for the late Christopher Chavez.
I believe we could have put 20 matches. There is that many people in wrestling that wanted to be a part of this show.
Absolutely. Everybody coming together. New Era Wrestling, Primos Pro Wrestling, Rocky Mountain
Of
Pro.
course, Rocky Mountain Pro.
Hugo's Lucha is down here. And, of course, CSW. That's what we're here for.
Exactly. We've run the playing field before, and I don't think I've ever seen this many people here. That's how much Chris meant, not just to us in wrestling, but to the community. I see a sea of red bandanas honoring Chris's alter ego, Jefito.
Absolutely. So Chris did some refereeing in CSW, correct?
He did, yeah. He was our main referee, and then occasionally Jefito would come out and referee a few matches as well, usually lucha matches.
Have we seen any eliminations yet? We've been here talking. We've been talking about Chris. We've been talking about what a great show of unity this was tonight.
I believe the Vigilante is gone.
Okay.
I don't see JT Staten or CJ Cardona in there anymore, but for the most part, people are not wanting to get thrown out, which is understandable.
Absolutely.
This would mean an amazing amount to somebody's career to win this Battle Royal.
Right. Some of the best in Colorado in the ring. Curtis Cole, the current Rocky Mountain Pro champion, is in the ring in this Battle Royal.
You know, as I said before, Hunter's got to be a favorite, but Curtis Cole is the current Rocky Mountain Pro champion. That means a lot.
Red Viper's got him hung up on the ropes. Big chop.
Oh, it looks like Mario's been eliminated.
Sugar-free Mario Vander. Oh, Daisy way up there. Hunter
Hold
Gray
on,
has got her
Daisy.
up high. She's kicking that right leg.
Oh,
She's able to
and
fall
she
behind.
escaped.
Looks like she grabbed the right leg, though, a little bit.
I guess Chivalry missed the Vikings. I don't know.
Another big knee there to Zero Cool. Courtesy of the Snowflake, CJ Pricefield. Rock and Roll Vampire, Ronan still in that corner. As he moved from that corner?
I think he's staying comfortable, you know. He's used to being in small enclosed spaces like a coffin.
We just saw a video from Danger Dean, real funny story several years ago. Those two got into a feud because Danger Dean stuck his finger in Ronan's mouth. Ronan bit his finger, and Dean thought he was becoming a vampire. So his best friend, Sammy Six Guns Jr., tried to get him the antidote so he could become human again. And for a good few months, Dean really thought he was becoming a vampire. So they did a soul on a pole match with some green liquid, and Danger Dean was able to get his soul back.
Thankfully.
Quite interesting.
Otherwise, he may have joined the undead.
Right.
Danger and I go back a long ways, from back in a previous promotion here in the Springs, all the way back in 2010. And I know he really wished that he could be here, and it's great for him to pay tribute as well, all the way from Florida, where he's living now.
Great to see that. Dean's one of the good ones, not just as a professional wrestler, but as a human being.
And he's the reason that we have the title on the line in the main event tonight.
Right,
He lost the Loser Leaves Town match, the last CSW show, but then cashed in his Colorado cash-in briefcase and left with the title. Luckily, he's a nice guy, so he sent it back for us.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's BZB just took the big boot from Hunter. Oh, you got to get everybody in.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5. And Hunter's been eliminated. There goes your favorite.
Well, you notice it took 5 people to eliminate him.
Well, the 2 people that we thought had the best chance of winning, Hunter Gray, Mario Vancher, now eliminated. Who we got now?
Boy, we got Red Viper, we got Curtis Cole, we got the Rock and Roll Vampire Ronan, we got Daisy, Zero Cool, Polly B. I'm switching my favorite right now to Curtis Cole.
Curtis Cole,
the current champion of Rock Mountain Pro.
Powerbomb there. there by Red Viper. Hunter Gray slowly making his way to the back. Referee Joel Gessner looks a little nervous about telling him that he needs to keep moving.
I would.
Whoa,
Hunter. Hunter let BZB have it. Our security guard Buddha does not want anything to do with Hunter either.
Paulie B into the ropes.
Oh. I know Red Viper's looking good in there too. If there's one person that can throw out Curtis Cole at this point, it's got to be Red Viper. He's faster than Curtis Cole.
True.
But you know, Curtis Cole is one smart wrestler. He knows when to hit and when to stay out of things.
Surfboard. Oh,
as
man.
I said.
Kind of like red belly in high school wrestling when everybody would hold you down and lift your shirt up and then start smacking your belly. I don't know. It happened to me.
Unfortunately, I remember my freshman year as well.
That's right. It's always that first year. So you talked about your military experience. Now, are you still currently in the military? I
am. I left active duty and joined the Colorado Air National Guard. So I work up at Buckley in Aurora.
I was in the Alpha Battery there in the Marines at Buckley when I first moved out to Colorado. I like Buckley Air Force Base.
So I've actually served in 3 branches. I was in the Marine Corps right after 9/11. I did 4 years. Then I did 8.5 in the Army, and now I'm in the Air National Guard.
So a well-traveled veteran.
I try to be, yes.
Yeah, well, we appreciate your service.
Thank you, thank you. It's allowed me to work and wrestle all over the country, so I'm thankful for that opportunity that Uncle Sam gave me. What's Paulie B going for? He almost hit the ceiling with that.
And just like that, we got another elimination. The Rock and Roll Vampire Ronin, but a club.
Oh, Zero Cool, what are you doing?
That's not cool at all.
Maybe that's what the name implies.
Yeah.
It's not cool. He is zero in the coolness factor.
He explained Zero Cool to me one time. I don't know if I quite understand it still.
Hang on, Paulie. Oh.
But once you've been hitting the back with a bat a few times, I don't know.
I can't blame him. I can't blame him. Difficult to hold on.
And then there were, 3 here? Viper's out. And Curtis Cole now using the bat against.
Like I said, Curtis Cole's smart. He knows when to pick his shots.
Daisy Doyle hanging in there. Wait a minute. And
yes.
there goes Zero Cool.
Good job, Daisy.
So now it is down to Daisy and Curtis Cole.
Can you believe this? This is, look out, Daisy. He's got that bat. The crowd is on fire right now.
So not only was Daisy at a disadvantage at the beginning of this, now she's in there with Curtis Cole, who has a bat.
He's looking like he's teeing up for a home run with that thing. Watch yourself, Daisy.
Listen to this crowd. Swing and a miss. Wait a minute. Daisy's going to get him over the top. And
no!
Did his feet did not touch.
His feet did not touch. I thought for a moment Daisy was going to be our winner.
Daisy trying to push him. Curtis Cole waits.
No, not like this.
Choking her on that top rope. Got her by the hair. Pulls her out. And Daisy is eliminated.
Oh, Curtis Cole is your winner. This crowd is not happy, Mr. Yaden.
Not happy at all. Curtis Cole, the winner of the first annual Chris Chavez Memorial Battle Royal. What would Chris think about this? Was he a fan of Curtis Cole?
I don't think anyone's a fan of Curtis Cole. I think he would just be happy that he had this many great competitors wanting to honor him.
Absolutely.
Regardless of winning.
He was a true professional, and all he wanted to do was put on the best events that he could. And what a way to start out this event, with Curtis Cole winning the first ever Chris Chavez Battle Royal. Thank you very much for joining me, Big Guns.
Thank you for having me.
I wish you the best of luck this evening.
Thank you.
I'm rooting for you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And we'll be back with more Colorado United coming up next.
Shut it off. Shut the music off. Shut up. Shut up. I'm being serious. Shut up. Everyone, you shut up. I'll knock you in your stupid seat. Listen up. The only thing. The only thing that made coming And I don't care how much money you spend tonight on stupid merchandise, or buying tickets, or talking about how much you liked him on Facebook. It's not going to mean anything compared to the way that we felt about that guy.
Yeah.
I hate every single one of you, and I would give every one of you up to have him back for 30 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Colorado United here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'm now joined by Paulie B from the 303.
That's right.
Is that how we do it, Paulie? So we are watching Tremaine Island as he takes on the Siberian Soldier, Vlad Balashov, at the Chris Chavez CSW Memorial Show.
Yeah, it should be an interesting one indeed.
Tremaine Island almost did get up on that. Was able to get that drop kick. Rolls through and a big clothesline. Northern Lights suplex. We got one. Just a one count. So, Paulie, you had a pretty close relationship with Chris Chavez.
Yes, I did.
You wanted to come out here and you wanted to pay homage to him, honor Chris Chavez. So tell us a little bit about your relationship with Chris, your role here at CSW, and kind of what he meant to you.
Well, as everybody knows, as it meant to every single wrestler in the back, Chris was a true visionary. He brought everybody in Colorado together. He threw away all the politics, and we were all united under one roof as a family. But
nothing is more telling of that. Nothing shows that more than right now. Packed house here at the playing field.
Exactly.
In Colorado Springs, you got New Era, you got Rocky Mountain Pro, you got Primos, CSW, of course, and Hugo's Lucha have all teamed up for that exact reason that you just told us, that he brought everyone together. Everybody puts differences aside and realizes we're all one big professional wrestling family.
Exactly. That is Chris's vision. That's exactly what he wanted. And for me personally, he never lost any hope in me whatsoever. He'd always believed in me from the beginning, and he was there to support. Any time you'd be down or doubting yourself or questioning whether or not you belonged somewhere, Chris was there to reassure you that this is your home. This is, in fact, where you truly belong.
Well, I thank you for coming out here and explaining that and telling us about the man that Chris Chavez was. He said it's not just about pro wrestling. It's not just about the ring. It's not just about the talent. It's not just about the wrestlers. It's about the people, and it's about the people that do this. And I've heard nothing. I knew Chris Chavez briefly. Every interaction I ever had with him was great. He was a great man, and he was always nothing but respectful and wonderful to me and anyone that I ever saw him deal with.
And extremely helpful. Like, he would go in the ring himself and teach everybody else, and he'd bring in a lot of high-name like superstars, Paul London, Marty the Moth Martinez, Little Cholo, and he'd bring them all in to teach his class because he cared that much for his students and for the sanctity of his promotion.
I've never heard anything but great things about Chris Chavez, and like I said, it's about the people, and he was one of the good ones. As everybody has told me, everybody was really close to Chris Chavez. You know, I don't think we have enough time to get everybody out here to talk about what a great human being he was.
There's never enough time in the world to talk about how great Chris was. He meant that much to this world.
Vlad Balashov now mounting Tremaine Island. Vlad Balashov, new to Colorado. He's been competing at Rocky Mountain Pro for the last several months, relocated and made his home in the Denver area.
Well, he chose a good place. I've seen Tremaine Island a few times too. He's sort of new as well.
Absolutely.
But he's already made quite an impact from what I've heard, and he's got a bright future ahead.
Talented young man, works very, very hard. Up there in Golden.
For the body slam. Up. Onto the turnbuckle.
Dumps the face across the turnbuckle. Vlad Balashov setting him up. Gonna take him for a ride. And a snap suplex. He's gonna go for the cover here. Wants to end this thing. One. We got two.
Nope. No cigar on this one.
Trey Allen able to get that right shoulder up in time. 2 count by referee Dewey Larson. The most experienced referee we have here in the state of Colorado.
I don't know if anybody's been doing it longer in Colorado than Dewey.
Man, that really He commands respect in officiating.
Yes, he does.
Trey Allen now fighting back. Got 2 punches in. Third one was blocked. And now an elbow across the back of the head. And just like that, Trey Allen back down to his knees. He's in his face. I don't know if he's quite choking him over there.
Ref's calling for it.
Kind of put that leverage of the bottom rope across the shoulder blades and was able to push back on the chin, putting a lot of pressure on that neck. Now a knee to the midsection.
Tremaine taking quite a beating here.
Chance of USA breaking out here at the playing field in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
And Tremaine feeling it.
Single leg takes him down, but he's able to get to the ropes.
Ooh, did you see that eye rake?
I think we saw it, but did referee Dewey Larson see it? And a short arm clothesline turns him inside out. Just when you think Trey Island is going to have an opportunity to get back on top here, Vlad Balashov's able to shut him right back down with a little bit of help with that thumb to the eye. Was that a thumb to the eye or just an eye rake? I think you had a better shot of it than I did. I was looking at you when it happened.
It was kind of a, well, he kind of choked him with one hand and raked him in the eye with the other. So there, you got a double negative there.
All right, right. Got the left knee right in between the shoulder blades, really wrenching on the neck there. Rear chin lock applied by Vlad Balashov. Referee Dewey Larson says no, he does not give. And now Trey Island fighting back up to his feet. Shot to the midsection 1. Second shot. 3 shots, gets him out into the ropes. Ducks underneath the clothesline.
Oh, here we go. Wheelbarrow.
No! Went for that wheelbarrow. Planted face first. Every time Trey Island seems like he's getting some momentum, Vlad Balashov is able to shut him right back down.
I have never personally seen Balashov wrestle, but after this, I would not want to stand in the ring with him unless I had a fighting chance.
From Siberia, by choice. Nobody lives in Siberia by choice, from what I understand. Very, very cold. I think it might be the coldest place in Russia. Forgive me for my lack of geographical knowledge. But at least he has said it is the most desolate, cold, miserable place, and he chose to live there. He spends a lot of time at the highest points of the Rocky Mountains because he wants to better replicate his home Siberia.
Oh, that would definitely explain his toughness.
Oh, catches it. Oh, and he brings it down. Trying to hyperextend that knee. And he takes the knee out, and now Trey Island doesn't go for the cover. Goes for that knee. Is he going to try to submit him here? Can he get him rolled over? Looks like he's trying to. Oh, he's just putting some pressure on the left knee.
Oh, push off.
Balashov with the push off. Trying to hit the ropes. Can't get much momentum. Oh, and he rolls through. And Trey Island now.
Nice transition.
Pulls him to the center. In the wrong part of town, right in the center of the ring. If he can get a little more pressure on that knee.
Oh, looks like he's fighting out.
Able to roll through. Got that foot up into the face of Trey Island. Ducks underneath, rolls through. And a big stunner there. Is that going to be enough? We got 1, 2, 3. And Trey Island victorious over Vlad Balashov. Vlad Balashov was really in charge that entire matchup, but Trey Island able to muster up just enough strength, hits the stunner, pulls out the victory.
It goes to show you can make 99 right moves, but that one mistake will cost you.
Absolutely, or 99 mistakes, but that one right move might get you a win.
Exactly.
Well, Paulie, it was good to sit with you again. I haven't seen you in a while, and it was great. I know Chris meant a lot to you. I'm glad you came out to talk about Chris. You got a little choked up here, a little teared up. You're one of the good ones, man, and I know that you're one of those guys. You really, really care about everybody around here and everybody around you, and I know that's why Chris Chavez was a fan of yours as much as you were a fan of his. So thank you for joining me.
I appreciate that.
To pay tribute to Chris Chavez. Good luck tonight, all right?
Absolutely.
All right,
thank
buddy.
you.
Good to sit with you again.
CSW Familia, it's your boy, Little Cholo. And I just want to say that I'm saddened for the loss of our homie and our friend, Christopher Chavez Sr. It feels like it was just the other day that I was sitting in your living room with your family in your home talking about the future of CSW and all the plans that you had. how much you love CSW, how much you wanted to make this company grow for the fans. I can't believe how much heart you had and how much you put into this company. The fans will never know. This was your passion. It's everything that you ever wanted. And I'm really very, very appreciative that I was given the chance to be a part of the CSW family. I want to send my sincerest condolences to your family, to your friends, and to everybody that loved you. I consider you a friend, a true promoter in this business. You're a man of your word. And there's nothing else more I can say. I'll see you on the other side. Rest in peace, homie.
Welcome back to CSW's Colorado United. We're here in Colorado Springs, Colorado at the Playing Field Sports Bar. We have a 4-way matchup here, tag rules. So every man for himself, 2 men in at a time, elimination style. I'm joined by my good friend Daisy. She's come out here to talk about the matchup, but more importantly, to talk about Chris Chavez and your relationship with Chris down here at CSW. You are from Colorado Springs.
I am from Colorado Springs.
And you are a fan favorite here in Colorado Springs. And Chris Chavez, I know you've said multiple times, and he said it to me himself, that he had a lot of belief in you, and you were somebody that he put a lot of stock in. So I want to give you the opportunity to kind of talk about your relationship with Chris, working for Chris, the man Chris was, the promoter Chris was. Anything you want to say, the floor is yours.
Chris was definitely a one-of-a-kind guy. He was really kind. He always loved having everyone that came down, whether they be from Rocky Mountain Pro, CSW, of
obviously
course.
From CSW.
Yeah.
Loved having those CSW guys.
Yeah, obviously. Primos, New Era, Hugo's, everyone. He loved having anyone that would be willing to come out. If they wanted to work, he would find a spot for them. And it was just awesome to come down and be a part of CSW in my hometown.
Right, to be able to wrestle in your hometown consistently.
Yes.
Cormac Battle, a couple arm drags, and then a drop kick received by Cormac Battle. That by Logan Austin. Is that Logan Austin?
I think so.
A couple of these gentlemen, I know a lot about Cormac Battle and Cody Devine. These Logan Austin and AJ Holliday, I believe, was the gentleman in the Colorado pants with the cowboy hat.
I believe so.
Our 2 gentlemen I have not seen before. Excited to see what they have as they compete in this 4-way tag team elimination style. But again, tag team rules, but every man for themselves. Scoop and a slam there by Cormac Battle. In the ropes.
Every man for himself, but they both they have to tag in and out.
Absolutely. We know Cormac very well.
Yes. He's been working down here in the Springs a lot. Every month I've seen him for the past year.
Well, I'm hoping that we get a chance to be joined on commentary by Cormac Battle. I know he was very close to Chris Chavez.
He definitely was.
And right now, really close to a knee to the face.
That looked painful. It definitely is painful. Ow.
Swinging neck breaker by Logan Austin, and we got one.
Is that Logan Austin or is that AJ Holliday?
AJ Holliday, I'm sorry.
AJ Holliday.
Gentlemen, if you're listening to this, please accept my apologies. As I learn your names, I forget my name half the time.
Yeah, I think I've seen AJ Holliday down here once.
And a DDT.
It was my debut match.
And that was AJ Holliday, right? That just did the
I
DDT.
think so.
Okay,
I believe so.
Good. I'm getting this thing.
Woo! Finally figuring it out.
Yeah. The match will be over by the time I really figure it out.
That's
and a
okay.
clothesline by Cody Devine. I know this guy.
I think he's come down here a couple of times, worked with Chris. Chris was definitely the man that brought professional wrestling back to Colorado Springs.
Brought it back to Colorado Springs. Everybody that worked for Chris said nothing but great things about him, and the interactions that I had with him, I always appreciated it. He was always very respectful, very polite, and somebody that I knew was trying to do this the right way and trying to create professional wrestling of the highest quality down in Colorado Springs.
Definitely. He always had our best interest in mind as well.
Everybody here to honor him tonight. Great turnout here, sold out crowd at the Playing Field Sports Bar in Colorado Springs, Colorado, to honor Christopher Chavez. All these men and women out here paying tribute to a man who gave them all such great opportunities down here.
Definitely. Definitely.
Referee Richard Gustafson now telling Cody to get out of the corner. Nobody home.
Ouch.
And a bulldog out of the corner by A.J. Holliday.
I think so. Yeah, probably.
1, 2. And that was almost the first elimination. 2 count by referee Richard Gustafson. And now A.J. Holliday trying to get the crowd up. And there they go.
Woo-hoo.
Gave it a little too much time, though. Playing to the crowd too much. Cody Devine able to spin him around. Whoa!
That had to hurt.
And 3.
First elimination.
A
AJ
fisherman
Holliday.
spinning neck breaker. I'm assuming Cody has a name for that. Oh, and a super kick.
Oh, looks like the tooth went right there.
So we are down to 3 men as A.J. Holliday has been eliminated, and now Logan Austin. Backs Cody Devine into the ropes. Reversal. Side pickup.
Oh.
And a head scissors taken. And right now, Cormac Battle would be wise to not tag in.
Yeah, probably not. I wouldn't want to. I definitely don't think I would want to get in there with him.
Absolutely not. Let these two take each other to the limit. Standing moonsault there by Logan Austin. Great show of
Oh,
athleticism.
what is he doing?
But he's taken in. Goes for that head scissors again, and he's able to get Cormac Battle through. I think we've learned do not attempt a side pickup on Logan Austin.
No, don't do it.
You're going to end up flipping through onto your back, and now Logan Austin's going to go to the top rope here.
Oh, might have his head on the ceiling. Or not.
Flipping senton from the top rope to the outside, takes both men out.
That's one way to do it.
And there you go, Logan Austin.
I definitely believe Chris would love what he is seeing right now.
Absolutely, we know he's watching from up on high, and I hope he's happy with what all of the promotions in Colorado have come together to produce to honor him. 1.
Definitely an interesting count by the referee.
Was that a 1 or a 2 count?
It looked like a 2.
2 count there. Goes for that standing moonsault again, but Cormac Battle had it scouted.
Smart
Nobody
move by
home.
Cormac Battle. Oh.
And a pump kick. And he's able to catch him, brings it back down. We have our second elimination, 2 and 3. And then there were 2.
Down to Mac, Cormac Battle, and Cody Devine.
Cormac Battle, Cody Devine, the last 2 standing in this 4-way tag team rules elimination matchup.
Next elimination is the final elimination.
CSW's Colorado United at the Playing Field Sports Bar in Colorado Springs. What a night it's been so far. We had Curtis Cole winning the Battle Royal to open up the show.
Yeah, I know.
Then we had Tremaine Island with a victory over Vlad Balashov, and now who will be victorious in match number 3? It's down to Cody Devine and Cormac Battle.
Ouch.
And Cody Devine using the referee to his advantage.
Right to the face.
Cormac Battle's not moving. And
Aww.
what a disrespectful pin cover or pin attempt by Cody Devine. I think Cody thinks he's about 7 feet tall.
I don't think he is, though.
No, not at all. Hits the ropes twice, and rear naked choke now applied.
Is that what that is?
Well, he hit the ropes twice to do it, whatever it is. Looks like he's got a sleeper hold actually applied on now. But Cormac Battle not going to sleep. He's actually waking up.
The crowd's getting behind Cormac Battle right now.
Trying to break out of it. He's able to wedge forward. Shots to the midsection. And a club to the back. Got him hooked. Wait a minute. Look for that spinning. Whoa!
Oh!
And a front face DDT. 1, 2.
Oh, no.
And Cormac Battle almost
kick
victorious.
out at 2. Crowd's getting behind Cormac Battle again. Sounds like.
Cormac Battle really feeling it here. Cody Devine hanging out in the corner.
Oh, missed the splash.
Underneath the clothesline. Side pickup. Spins behind, and he hooks him. We got one. This could be it. We got two, and Cormac Battle just able to get the right shoulder up.
That was a close one. That was almost the end.
Cody Devine able to float behind, hooked him what looked like was going to be a reverse DDT, but he turned it into an elbow, driving Cormac Battle down to the mat. Almost victorious, but the match continues. Now Cormac Battle using the ropes trying to get to his feet. Over in the far corner. Big jumping clothesline. Near corner, I'm sorry. I said far corner.
I mean, it was the far corner to
From
Cody.
Depends on what side you're on. Once you're again, Cody Devine able to spin through, and a big kick. He caught him right in the chin.
Crowd's getting behind Cormac again.
Monkey flip. Cormac Battle able to land on his feet. I don't think Cody Devine realizes. He landed on his feet, and he hooks it. Here we go. This could be it.
This could be the final count.
Hooks the leg. 2, 3.
Cormac Battle gets
Cormac Battle victorious. Cormac Battle victorious in this 4-way tag team elimination style. Every man for himself. Cormac Battle victorious. Well, Daisy, thank you for joining me here to talk about Chris Chavez and your relationship.
He'll definitely be missed.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what everybody says when we talk about Chris. It was an honor to have you out here.
Thank you for having me out here.
And ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with more Colorado Springs Wrestling, Colorado United, right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CSW's Colorado United. We are coming to you from the Playing Field Sports Bar in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'm Mercury Yaden, and at this time I am joined by Curtis Cole. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Missed in the eyes, aren't Curtis Cole, thanks for joining me.
I'm fine with that, man. I'm fine with that. That Mop Boy dude's a scumbag.
So not a fan of Mop Boy, but you were a fan of Chris Chavez, and that's why you wanted to come out here to talk about Chris Chavez. I know that you are not the fans' favorite over here, but you've had nothing but great things to say, I believe, about Chris Chavez, and I'd like you to kind of give your history with Chris, your history with working with CSW, and what it means to you to be part of this CSW Colorado United show this evening.
This place is an outlet for me to come down and let people know how I actually feel. Chris Chavez gave me the option to come down here and try to play to the fans and sell t-shirts, or to come out and tell them that I can't stand them, which is a very true fact. That guy was the realest dude in the room, man, and I miss him. It sucks. It sucks that we're here like this.
Well, you cut a very, very, very heartfelt promo there after you won the opening bout, which was a Chris Chavez Memorial Battle Royal, I believe.
I'm
you won it for Chris, and then you let everybody know how much what you would give to have him back.
Every single scumbag in this room could get wiped off the face of this planet just for me to be able to go have lunch with Chris again, and I'd do it in a heartbeat. Is this your Slim Jim?
No, it's not mine.
Okay, well, I'm going to eat it.
You can have the Slim Jim all you want, but please don't talk in my direction.
Okay. This is Kaiden Koyama versus you know, the only thing that I think Chris Chavez did that was wrong was give Mop Boy a chance.
So why are you so against Mop Boy? What is it about Mop Boy that just grinds your gears?
You want to know what grinds my gears about Mop Boy?
I want to know what grinds your gears about Mop Boy.
Say Mop Boy out loud.
Mop Boy.
Aren't you mad? I'm mad.
It's not something ever that I'd say, that's for sure. 2 words I never thought I would put together.
You know, it's just...
Now, where's my beer? Aria Aurora over here bringing Curtis Cole a beer, but doesn't bring me one, and then she keeps walking away.
We're friends. So, you know, what I like about Kaiden Koyama here, besides the fact that he's... Oh, no, come on. No, like I was saying, what I like about Kaiden Koyama, he comes out here, he spits crap in people's faces. He does what he needs to do to get the job done.
A man from the
I don't want to watch a wrestler that's going to play by the rules because you're trying to win a professional wrestling match.
All right.
Correct?
Well, we got 2 here, and...
What was that?
Was that a 2? Was he able to get the shoulder up? Mop Boy almost won this professional wrestling match.
Did referee Joel Gessner get some of that goo in his face,
1, 2, 3, and he rolled him up.
What?
Mop Boy victorious.
Wait. Are you serious?
Say that. Say Mop Boy victorious. I want to see how angry you
I'm
get.
going to hit him with the Slim Jim. Get ready.
And
I missed. I got close.
Well,
I threw Kelly Dowdy Slim Jim.
Kelly Dowdy not too happy with you behind us.
I'll get him another one. Oh, what?
Wait a minute.
Where does he hide that mist in his mouth? Oh, is this the pump hand?
Brings him up, up handle brings him up, and right back down. Mop Boy victorious. Say that 3 times fast.
I'll call him a jackass. Boom.
Wait a minute,
Look at him.
Zero Cool into the ring to check on Kaiden Koyama.
He's got Tide Pods? He's got Tide Pods, really? Yes!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mop Boy with the victory over Kaiden Koyama.
I hate that kid.
Curtis Cole does not approve. Are you going to stay for one more match here, Curtis Cole?
Is that cool?
I would love you to. I would love you to. Mop Boy victorious over Kaiden Koyama. We have more CSW Colorado United coming up next.
What's up, Colorado wrestling fans? Big Filter here. Couldn't make the day, unfortunately, due to other circumstances. But just here to say a few words about Chavez. Man, he was one of the first guys to really believe in me. He gave me my first main event. He gave me my first title match. It's just things I'll never forget. I'll never take for granted. The last words that he ever said to me, he says, "Man, you know I love you, right?" Yeah, I did know. I do know, Chris. And the feeling is mutual. I love you, brother. Rest easy, man. Orale.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CSW's Colorado United. We are coming to you from the Playing Field Sports Bar in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I am joined once again.
Listen up.
Oh, sorry.
You guys probably hate me more than anything.
Yes.
But
Yes,
I'll
very
tell
much
you
so.
what, even I appreciate it, Chris Chavez. And it was an honor and a privilege to call that man a friend. And I tell you, it was also an honor and privilege to bring in all the monsters I have. Time after time we squash them. And tonight we will do the same.
That dude's drunk.
I think he's always drunk. Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm joined again by Curtis Cole. He is here.
I'm going to hit him with a lollipop.
And there's the shot. Oh, now
close.
There's a lollipop in the ring.
This is a mess, bud. So I was excited about this match when I heard about it. For those of you that don't know, there are a couple of wrestling promotions in Denver, and each one of these teams represents one of those wrestling promotions.
Yes, sir.
So Rocky Mountain Pro is represented by Hunter Gray, who's in the ring, and Chongo, who is out of his mind.
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely
But
out of his mind.
he's on Rocky Mountain Pro's side, which I'm fine with.
Absolutely, and he has named this team the Fabulous Freebeards.
Are you serious?
That's what
The
he told
Fabulous
me.
Freebeards?
Fabulous Freebeards.
Maybe he's not as crazy as I thought he was.
Representing Rocky Mountain Pro. Representing Primos Professional Wrestling, we have the Police Brutality Unit.
Okay, so that's that guy. Okay, the guy that just got pushed down. That's Primos Wrestling.
Correct.
And then who are the two, the bold guys in the blue on the other end? Who is that?
They represent New
That's
Era
New Era.
Wrestling.
That's
That
New
is
Era.
New Era
Okay,
Wrestling.
okay. And then okay, so
And those gentlemen.
So over here then, I'm just looking for the
So
companies.
New
not the
Era
names.
Wrestling is represented by Vanity Inc.
Okay,
And then over here you have the Party Pirates, right?
And that's CSW.
The Party Pirates.
That's
and
CSW.
they are representing CSW.
So what's going on?
Whoa!
Whoa! They just flipped these. Was that with their beards?
Police Brutality Unit. He tried to grab those beards. Flipped through by ChongoBronson and Hunter Gray.
Goodness, he looks like that guy from Insidious, the scary guy that hides behind
Absolutely.
the shoulder.
I haven't seen the movie because I've heard how terrifying it is.
Goodness, Jason Knoll just took a heck of a bump, brother.
Say an overhead belly to belly, but he had the neck clinched and he was able to whip him over top of his head.
This is Captain Stevens.
Captain Stevens in the ring now. I think he tagged himself in. Anybody can tag anybody in this matchup. First fall wins the matchup. This is not elimination style. Sidewalk slam, 1, 2, and Jason Knoll of the Police Brutality unit able to kick out.
You know, I think that's the Full Metal Alchemist symbol on his butt. Did you ever watch Full Metal Alchemist?
I have seen previews.
But it's good, man. It's good. It's good. Okay, so who is this? This is Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch of Vanity, Inc.
I don't think Benedict's his first name, actually. His last name's Cumberbatch, but...
Mr. Cumberbatch here, representing Vanity, Inc. and New Era Wrestling.
Which I've heard great things about, absolutely. And I mean, from the way it looks right now, these guys are the real deal. Look at that. Great tag team work. Great tag team work. Nice fast tags.
Crowd behind Pirate Stevens. Tony Morales now in the ring.
Oh, straight back into the second turnbuckle.
Right off his feet.
There's some action going on in front. I actually can't see. What's going on with Hunter?
Double knees by Tony Morales. Tony Morales, one of the hardest hitters in the game. I know that from experience.
You wrestled him?
I have wrestled him many times. He is as intense as they come. Whips Pirate Stevens into the near ropes and a big back elbow. Can we have the pinfall here? Just a 2 count.
So, let me ask you, just on educated opinion and what we're watching, who's your favorite team to win?
Well, I'm going to be, it's hard to be objective when my company, Rocky Mountain Pro, is being represented by Hunter Gray and ChongoBronson. So
Johnny Crash coming in.
I'm going to have to go with the team from Rocky Mountain Pro, the Fabulous Freebeards.
I know how crazy Hunter and Chongo are.
Absolutely.
I've wrestled them both, and they are terrified.
Chongo's moniker is the limb.
Johnny Crash in here, though, with the big splash mud. How do you get away? See, yeah, you got to have help to get out of that. You're not going to kick out of that by yourself.
Cumberbatch knowing that it's one fall. ChongoBronson is the Limb Reaper, is what he calls himself. He has tattoo on his forearm with all of the broken bones that he has administered. I met him at a Hangs with Bob Super Camp in Warwick, Rhode Island. And he decided to...
Is that the one that you were the trainer at?
I was a coach there with Brutal Bob Evans and Tim Hughes at the Hanks with Bob Super Camp, meeting ChongoBronson, and he decided to move out from Seattle, Washington, to join the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy and us at Rocky Mountain Pro, and now has had the opportunity and the honor to compete tonight in the CSW Colorado United Chris Chavez Memorial event here at the Playing Field Sports Bar in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Jason Knoll now in the ring. Big forearm across the left side of the face of Pirate Stevens.
You know, it's weird. When I think police brutality, I don't think of 2 black dudes.
I don't really have anything that I can follow up with Curtis Cole, but...
I'm just kidding. It was a joke.
And a low blow.
Did referee Dewey Larson see that?
I think he's letting him play. He's letting him play.
He didn't see it?
He either didn't see it or he is just...
So Dewey Larson's been in WWE. He's a pretty observant referee.
Yeah, that's what he's doing, but with the insanity that goes on when you have 8
that's true,
4 teams, and there's so much on the line in this matchup, Curtis Cole.
Goodness.
The 4 major companies in Colorado are represented here. Dewey Larson wants this thing to end cleanly, and he doesn't want it to end with a low blow.
Yeah, that's a good call. Absolutely, and I don't know if you saw it or not.
Telling Chongo to get out of the ring.
The dude's a wild card, man. He's a Charlie Kelly of professional wrestling. What are they saying?
I do not know. Trying to pick up what the crowd is saying here. We had a chant going on, but we couldn't quite make it out.
So, Bud, there's too many managers out here, too. So, what we got Alexis Vane over here, the
Come on, Daddy!
And then we got Polish Prince Randolph Plasko.
Polish Prince, yes.
Polish Prince?
I just call him annoying.
Who's this?
Alexis Vane I know pretty well. She actually took Michael Titus back in the NRW days on a date once. You can look that up on YouTube.
I've seen that clip, and it's actually pretty entertaining.
She had a biggest crush on Michael Titus. She was actually Miss NRW 2012.
Huh.
She won the contest. Showtime Eric Young from TNA at the time came down.
Wait, really?
And let her know to let the love in. Let the love in, Mr. Titus, he said. Alexis Vane took him on a date. She won a date with the NRW star of her choice, and it was Michael Titus.
Huh. Oh, big tag there. Big tag. Johnny
Here
Crash
comes
coming
Johnny
in. He's going
Crash.
to squash this dude. Oh, yeah. Nice. You know, I'm actually a huge Johnny Crash fan. He is an insanely nice person, and I hate nice people, but he is impossible to not like.
You will never forget Johnny Crash once you have met him.
Dude,
And like you said, he's a great human being. And I say that with all sincerity. He's one of the good ones for sure. Pirate Stevens now in the ring.
He did tag Stevens back in, who's a little, you know, he just got beat up pretty hard. Crash is a little fresh. It's a questionable move.
Not quite sure about the strategy there. Pirate Stevens, as you see, he's struggling just to get back up to his feet.
You got to wonder if Pirate Stevens has something up his sleeve.
Cumberbatch slapped across the face. That's how he gets tagged in. But he comes in with a house of fire.
Goodness
across the back.
gracious. No, Stevens has been taking some punishment. Did he just tag in Hunter Gray?
Stevens widely.
Cumberbatch.
Goes out.
Oh!
Polish hammer.
Boom!
Or that'd be the Norway hammer, wouldn't it?
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Goes behind. Hunter Gray picks him up.
Oh, big atomic. Oh, here we come.
Into the ropes, and what a lariat.
But I've been on the other end of that, and it's not fun.
Not fun at all. The Norse Nightmare. Hunter Gray with the pin.
Look at that face.
Cumberbatch gets the foot up on the ropes.
Santa Claus out front here's got his back. It's big jawbreaker.
Great teamwork there. Jawbreaker.
That was awesome.
And then a chop block by Tony Morales. And Vanity Inc. showing that they are a well-oiled machine.
So, no offense to any of the teams here, but I think Vanity Inc. is actually the most well-oiled team in this match.
I would not argue with that point. They're getting.
Sorry, it's not because they're tights match either. It's not it. They're really working together.
ChongoBronson able to break it up. Again, the first pinfall wins it for the team that gets the pinfall. Not elimination style. Tony Morales goes right across body, picks him up. Big rib breaker, brings him across the knee.
You know, Tony Morales looks like a Bob Evans in training.
Whoever he looks like, his ribs are hurting now. 2 rib breakers.
Hey, I'm just ribbing him. No worries.
There we go. Tony Morales, though, able to get the leg of Hunter Gray. Bringing Hunter Gray over to the ropes. Going to bring his throat across that middle rope.
So you got to look out for Alexis Vane here. She's going to do so. Is she going to slap him or? Here comes.
Oh, Alexis Vane now choking. Hunter Gray on the ropes to the far side. Dewey Larson telling Tony Morales, stay off the ropes.
And what's Jason Nold? Oh, there we go. Okay.
ChongoBronson
trying to break it up, man.
Tried to come over to help. Cumberbatch put a stop to that. And now, again, you talked about Vanity Inc. working very well together. I have to say are probably the favorites in this matchup, with as well as they are working as a tag team. They've obviously been doing this for a long time as a unit. Hunter Gray whipped into the near ropes.
Can you imagine the strength it takes to pick Hunter Gray up? That dude is legit.
And a
275 pounds.
2!
And he picked him up like he was nothing.
Big side slam by Cumberbatch. He's able to hold on to that leg.
Big slap in Captain Stevens' face.
Boy, Captain
Stevens isn't doing nothing.
Captain Stevens has had a rough go at it during this matchup. Oh, and Hunter Gray slapped across the face, and then a right boot across the face.
Big stiff boot right in Johnny Crash's face.
Pirate Stevens has really struggled in this matchup. Man, they have put a beat to him, but he just keeps on coming. But right now, laying flat on his back. And Jason Nola, Police Brutality unit, comes in, but he catches a headbutt in the ribs.
But I don't know what's happening, who's legal. It's in and out. Is Jason Nola legal?
I think Tony Morales is the legal one at this point.
Stevens has had a heck of a long time in this match, man. I wouldn't want to be him. That dude's blown. Big choke.
Right back to that middle rope now. Tony Morales. We're at a 3 count.
Great strategy here. I'd do the same thing.
And wait, Alexis Vane trying again, and now being fought off.
Johnny Crash's girlfriend just got knocked into the post, bud. Wait, what just happened? What's happening?
And all hell is breaking loose on the
Johnny
outside.
Crash is going to kill somebody, man. That's his girlfriend.
Wait, Pirate Stevens in the ring by himself now.
I legit have no clue what's going on right now.
We got Chongo and Jason Noel over here. by the stage.
I am not.
All this other humanity over here by the crowd.
We got Bob Evans in the middle ring here. He's fine.
Tony Morales, though, gets tagged out. Oh! And he catches a big clothesline.
Look, I guess Captain Stevens has some fight in him after all.
Second win, Captain Stevens.
Here it comes.
Midsection.
Oh.
Sets him up.
Fisherman suplex.
Fisherman suplex. He's got it hooked. One. We got 2.
Oh, my goodness.
2 count. He's able to kick out.
I've never seen Captain Stevens this fired up. I'm actually pretty excited. Oh!
And he brings it down.
He's dead.
That's got to be it. Everybody's on the outside. Nobody knows it's 2, 3.
Captain Stevens. There it is, brother. I don't even like the guy, but I'm happy to see that. That dude stuck through that.
Hardy Pirates victorious. Captain Stevens, who took the most beating of anybody of the 8 competitors in this matchup, is able to hit the finish.
He was in there for like 9 minutes. Good on him, man. Good on him. There's so much going on. I don't know.
Hardy Pirates victorious. Hardy Pirates victorious in this 8-man tag. And of all the people, Captain Stevens able to pull out the victory after.
Didn't see it coming.
Did not stop. He kept pushing. Shows a lot of intestinal fortitude by Captain Stevens. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have more CSW Colorado United coming up next. Curtis Cole, thank you for joining me.
Can I say something really quick?
I would love you to.
I hate every one of you.
It's everyone here, but I know you were honored to come talk about Chris Chavez and what he's done for you. Just as everybody else has come and joined me on commentary, it was an honor to have you here, sir, and we will be back with more CSW Colorado United coming up next.
Thanks, bud.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CSW Colorado United. We are coming to you from the Playing Field Sports Bar in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I am joined at this time by Zero Cool. He's going to come talk to us about Christopher Chavez, what Chris meant to you, what he meant to Colorado Springs, what he meant to CSW. I've heard nothing but great things about Chris. I knew him briefly. He was always great to me, very respectful, wonderful human being, and I want to get your take on the man that brought professional wrestling back to Colorado Springs.
Well, my story with Chris is, it's kind of interesting, man. The very first time I ever met Chris Chavez, I was giving a friend of mine a ride to work, a CSW show, and my conversation with him was very brief. I walked up to him, I introduced myself, I said, Mr. Chavez, I've heard great things about you. My name's Zero Cool. And he looked at me and he said, you're a wrestler, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, all right, man, well, get your stuff. You're in a battle royal tonight. That was the very first conversation I ever had with Chris. And he was always real cool to me, man. He always believed in what I was trying to do. And I talked to him a little bit about where I wanted my career to go. And he said that he thought that we could do great things together, gave me the opportunity. And he was a kind-souled human being. He was really kind to everybody. He always tried to take care of everybody. He was just a great dude. Like, there was never a time when you talked to Chris Chavez where you didn't feel like he cared about what was going on.
And that seems to be the theme with everybody here, is he was a man that cared about everybody that worked for him, with him, cared about his family, great family man. And we are honored to be here honoring the life of Christopher Chavez at CSW's Colorado United, featuring Rocky Mountain Pro, Primos Pro Wrestling, New Era, Hugo's, and of course, CSW. And right now we have a 5-way ladies matchup with Aligato, the current Rocky Mountain Pro Lockets champion, and I believe she is the Lucha Libre and Laughs women's champion.
Yeah, she's been tearing it up. She is a very talented woman. She's the most dangerous woman in Colorado wrestling right now.
Absolutely. Raise the bar for professional wrestling, not just for the women, but for professional wrestling, period. Here in the Rocky Mountain region, Aligato leading the way. We've got Rochelle Riveter, newcomer to professional wrestling, and has very quickly risen in the ranks and has shown what an amazing athlete, what a great student she is at the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy, how quickly she has been able to put herself right into the limelight here in Colorado. You got Daisy. We've known Daisy for a long time. Daisy was honestly my first student ever at the Mercury Pro Wrestling, first female student at the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy. Aria Aurora, and a big back body drop by Rochelle Riveter. Aria Aurora. And Shade, who has just now started competing, looking to make her way in this region.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of great women in the ring tonight. Rochelle Riveter, like you said, she's been on the scene for a couple of months, but she has got a lot of charisma. She's got a lot of passion and a lot of drive, and she does great things in the ring. She really does. Daisy is the hometown hero down here at CSW.
Daisy from Colorado Springs. She is a fan favorite here in CSW. Listen to that crowd. Daisy chants now roaring up.
Oh, yeah.
Forearms now by Aria.
Oh, yeah.
Now Shade gonna set her up.
Oh, double team. Oh, no.
Wait, she pushed her off of there.
Oh!
Low knee.
And now Aria's trying to take control of Daisy. Let's see what's going on here. Oh!
Snap suplex. And she's going to bring her back up. Are we going to see a second snap suplex here by Aria?
I think she's going for the three amigos.
Third time's the charm here. Snap number 3.
Yeah.
And she's going to hold it with a bridge. 2. But Daisy able to get the right shoulder up. Referee Garrett Mordell with a 2 count. What a night it has been so far.
Absolutely. It's amazing to see everybody come together in support of Chris Chavez, and just seeing how much love and appreciation that you got out here tonight between all of the different federations in Colorado, all the different wrestling promotions, and everybody just coming together for one guy. It shows you how special he really was.
The professional wrestling family is a very, very close-knit family, and I am honored to be a part of such a great event, honoring the life of Chris Chavez. Snapmare takeover now. Rear chin lock.
Oh.
By Legato, but then Rochelle Riveter with a rear chin lock. And Shade and Aria.
It's a 5-way submission. Oh, my God. It looks so vicious.
Daisy trying to work her way up, taking all the pressure. Oh. She's got 4 women on top. Oh, she's able to break free. Legato to her feet.
Oh, my God.
Daisy with the rams, all 4 of the other competitors into the corner. And a big splash. Takes out Legato. Takes out Rochelle Riveter. Up next is Shade. And finally, is she going to hit the splash on Aria Aurora? And just like that, Daisy standing tall.
Aria's coming to the center to meet her.
And Aria with a face buster.
Oh.
And now Shade comes in. Grabs Aria. Sets her up. Russian leg sweep.
Vicious, very vicious. Uh-oh. Rochelle looks like she's stalking. Possibly setting Shade up here.
And a big drop kick.
That looked vicious. She might want to get her teeth checked.
Legato, though, just waiting in the wings. The most experienced competitor in this matchup.
Oh!
And a pump handle. But it looks like Legato tweaked her back on that.
And you hate to see that. Nobody wants to see a competitor get injured in the middle of the match.
Absolutely not. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." I think.
Yeah. We've got a "This is awesome" chant going. It's fantastic. Looks like all the women are down except Daisy.
Daisy now.
Oh, my God.
I think she's trying to go for a cover over there, but too close to the ropes.
Legato slowly getting to her feet. Daisy looks like she's setting up for something. Oh, code breaker.
Not able to follow up, though, and a forearm delivered by Rochelle Riveter. And now back. Now they're going around the circle here. Chop.
Oh. That is a circle that I definitely don't want to be a part of.
And they've broken up the chop and forearm circle now. Mayhem in the ring. And a head scissors takeover by Rochelle Riveter.
Oh, my God. That was fantastic.
What athleticism shown by Rochelle Riveter. Scoops up Shade. Brings her back down to the canvas.
Oh, nice body slam.
And right now, Rochelle Riveter in control of this 5-way matchup. First pinfall wins it.
Oh, it looks like we might have a double team.
Splash in the corner. Now trading corners here, and Rochelle Riveter and Daisy delivering the splashes to Legato and Shade.
Very nice, very nice. Seems like the pace is starting to pick up.
Little teamwork here between Rochelle Riveter and Daisy in a double clothesline.
But you have to wonder in a match like this, how long can this union hold up?
They can't hold on forever because first pinfall wins it in a stunner.
Oh, out of nowhere. And again.
Number 2. We got a third coming up.
Here comes
Ali. Boot to the stomach. Can we see? Stunner number 4. And Daisy in control. She could get a cover. She could win this thing right now. And she's going for it. 1, 2, 3. And Daisy, the hometown hero, is victorious in this 5-way matchup. What a victory for Daisy on the CSW Christopher Chavez Memorial Show in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And Daisy, in front of the hometown crowd, is able to pull off the victory. What a matchup we've seen. We've seen some incredible matchups this evening, and this one is no exception. Well, Zero Cool, I'm glad you came to join me, talk a little bit about the matchup, but most importantly, to talk about Christopher Chavez and what he meant to you. I know you said nothing but great things about him whenever we would talk about him, and I'm honored to be a part of this, and I'm honored you would come sit here and let everybody know what a great human being Chris Chavez was. So I thank you very, very much for joining me on commentary this evening.
The honor is mine, Matt. Thank you very much, Mercury.
Thank you, sir. It's always great to have you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have more CSW coming up next.
Before we get to the Lucha match, this is not something that I normally do. This month has not been particularly kind to any of us. We lost our good friend, Christopher Chavez. But 8 years ago, on January 10th, I lost my father. So this night is for him as well as my second brother. I'm supposed to be an evil genius, but that does not mean that an evil genius does not have a heart. Let me put it to you this way. Chris has something very special about him. He'd walk into a room, he'd flash a smile, and you wouldn't need electricity because his smile would light up the room. He had a child's attitude towards life. He lived every moment like it was Disneyland. His only dream was to have a promotion of his own. And he did it! And I think I speak for everybody in the back when I say that every single one of us is not only privileged, but we're honored to be a part of CSW. Because the only thing he cared about was entertaining you people. He wanted to bring professional wrestling back to Colorado Springs because Colorado Springs fans were yelling for it. They wanted professional wrestling back, and you got it. You know, one of the biggest bands in the world has a tagline. You wanted the best, and you got the best. And instead of saying the hottest band in the world, we got the greatest wrestlers in the world. We had Marty the Moth. Cholo. We had Royce. But the one thing that we have that I think everybody in the back is grateful for is the one thing, one reason why we do this. And I'm looking at them right now. So I would like to ask everybody to do one thing, well, two things. I want everybody to stand up. Everybody stand up. And I want everybody to follow me in a hand sign that a friend of mine who knew Chris back in Texas showed me that they did for him back in Texas. Chris Chavez!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CSW's Colorado United in memory of Christopher Chavez. I am joined now by Cormac Battle, great friend of Chris Chavez. I'm glad you came out here to talk about your relationship with Chris Chavez, what he meant to you, what he meant to professional wrestling in Colorado Springs as we watch this 5-way Lucha Libre match.
You know, first of all, thank you for everything you guys have done. Rocky Mountain Pro has obviously been instrumental in this whole event being put together. The ring, the light, the setup, the production, it all comes from you guys, and it's unbelievably appreciated. But yeah, you know, one thing that Chris Chavez and I would bond over was not only our love of wrestling, but our love of band, as Chris Chavez was a member of a drum corps for a while, the Blue Knights, as I also experienced. So it was really cool to talk to Chris about not only wrestling, but also music as well, man. Brass guys, we stick together.
Is that what it is? You're a brass guy?
I'm a brass guy, absolutely.
I've
always been a brass guy.
My ignorance of band lingo.
That's it. You know, there's woodwind guys, but, you know, they're kind of, well, we won't talk about them, but look at this high-flying lucha action. Look at this cardio.
Representing Hugo's promotion in Denver, Colorado.
Whoa. Sol Azteca in the ring currently with Corsario Negro. These two showing you how it's done, the Lucha Libre style. No fists, just flips.
Moves him across the ring there. Trying to keep all the names straight before we started here.
Ooh.
Cormac Battle and I were trying to make sure we had everybody's names. And the kick takes him off the apron. Delta Jr. into the ring now.
This match contested under Lucha Libre rules. As a wrestler exits the ring, another will enter.
And Delta Jr. with a kick to the midsection. Crowd chanting Lucha.
They're into it.
Quite a change of pace here.
Absolutely.
In what has already been a pretty interesting and very exciting evening.
Nice arm drag. Delta Jr. in the ring now with Red Viper. Ducks the line. Oh my goodness. I'm getting blown up just watching this. Oh man.
So much action, it's hard to call what's happening here.
It really is.
Flip move, pass, flip move. Unbelievable athleticism displayed here by these 5 young men.
This is perfect because it ties into something we were talking about, which is Chavez. And Chris Chavez was obviously involved in the Colorado Springs wrestling community, but he also had a hand in the Lucha Libre community of Denver, which is on the up and up. Like you mentioned, all of these professional wrestlers here from Hugo's Wrestling Promotion, which Rocky Mountain Pro is now partnering with, correct?
Correct. Hugo's has moved into the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy, which is at the Quarry in Golden, Colorado on the Jefferson County Fairgrounds. They are training with us. They are going to be running every 3rd Sunday at the Quarry in Golden. We are excited to work with Hugo's promotion.
So if you are a young fan or any age fan, you want to get into American traditional wrestling, but it's not your style, check out the Quarry. Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy can now teach you how to be a Lucha Libre superstar, just like the ones you're seeing on display right now. Double team action.
And that's Junior Estrada, I believe. Did I get that right?
Oh, whoa!
Oh, my.
Azteca goes for a ride.
That's Azteca.
That's Azteca.
You're supposed to correct me when I screw this up.
Sorry. I'm having a hard time keeping all of them straight, too. Not going to lie. Oh, man.
So if I just say the guy in the mask, that's
There
not
it
going to
is.
help anybody.
That's it.
So these rules, I believe, are tag rules. Maybe?
So I believe it to be that as one wrestler exits the ring, another will enter. However, Delta Jr. just here to watch these two beat the snot out of each other. And now he ascends to the second rope for a big crossbody.
Crossbody takes out both Red Viper and Corsario.
Delta Jr.
That was Corsario. Negro, correct?
Corsario, yes, correct.
Said he took him out. Cormac.
Ah, you're right. It's been a long time since I've been commentating.
I know. We haven't done this in a while.
It's been a minute.
And what an interesting submission
Whoa.
hold here. He's got both ankles across the temple of Red
Okay,
Viper.
so head instructor of the Ricky Pro Wrestling Academy, what do you call that?
I have no idea. I call it interesting.
Excellent, excellent.
Delta Jr. now sets him for a Northern Light suplex. We got two.
Beautiful bridge.
Left shoulder up by Corsario.
This match has been non-stop action since the opening bell.
Picks him up. Rolls him through.
Look at that cover.
Interesting
I like
pinfall. And broken up.
Estrada now in the ring with Sol Azteca. Oh, man, takes the knee out.
Sets him back up.
What?
And I'm seeing submission holds that I have never seen before.
Wowzers. Oh, what is this now? Oh, man.
Kicks him in the thigh.
Can you keep up with the lucha style?
I'm trying to. I'm doing my best. I'll give it my best efforts.
I cannot. This is wild. Oh, what is this now? Ouch.
A big spinning heel kick by Delta Jr.
Setting up for something big.
It's the ropes.
Whoa!
Through.
Oh, man.
I would have expected nothing less from these 5 luchadors.
Whoa! There's another one.
Don't even have time to breathe before the next spot happens.
Barely can he keep up with this. Oh, what is this now? What is Sol Azteca doing? This is a low ceiling. What are you thinking?
And he dives out.
My God.
And now there's one stuffed in the ring, and it's Red Viper.
Oh no! Don't be diving, Viper. Don't do it.
So much action. 4 men get to their feet, and here comes Red
Whoa!
Viper.
And sticks the landing like a pro.
On his feet.
That was awesome.
Unbelievable athleticism
That was
in action.
killer.
Here at CSW's Colorado United.
As much as I do enjoy this high action, fast-paced lucha style, I think I'm going to just stick to headlocks.
I think that's a good idea.
That's more my
and
style.
I'll stick to talking about headlocks.
There it is. Absolutely.
Into the ropes now.
Oh, nice. Octopus hold. That might be it. Is he tapping?
First submission. Wait a
Hey,
minute.
tapping
That's
out.
it.
That's it.
And that's one eliminated.
So Sol Azteca has been, excuse me, Corsario Negro has been eliminated by Estrada.
Elimination style matchup here. We are now down to 4. Picks him up, brings him back down. Do we have another elimination?
That's it.
1,
Sol
we got
Azteca
2
is
and 3.
out. Nice.
And just like that, we're down to 3.
Where's Delta going? Oh, man, kick to the head.
Spins him around.
Oh,
Backstabber.
Oh, man. Yeah, good luck walking.
Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Third elimination in under a minute.
Elimination's coming quick right now.
We're down into a singles contest
Oh!
now. Sherman suplex by Viper. Could he end this thing now?
Spanish
we got
suplex?
1, 2.
Oh!
Yeah, I guess it could be a
I
Spanish
don't know.
suplex.
Want to be politically correct here.
It's very, very difficult to do these days, Cormac Battle. You got to be real careful.
That's so true.
I usually just get silent. Picks it up.
What is this now?
What's happening? Trying to spin him through.
Oh,
my! 1.
That's
got to
be it.
Got to be it, too.
Code Red, Delta Jr. does not able to get the pinfall on Red Viper, getting the fans into it. Boy, this match has not had a second to breathe since the first opening bell.
I am exhausted just watching it. Spins around, turtle backbreaker.
What is left in Viper's offense?
Not going for the cover there. He wants to put the exclamation point on this thing.
Sets him up. Boom!
From the second rope, it's the senton splash. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
And Red Viper victorious.
Good stuff. Wow.
In this 5-way elimination style matchup representing Hugo's promotion.
Which you can again see in action at the Quarry. When again?
every third Sunday, which is the day after every third Saturday when Rocky Mountain Pro Charged is taped.
There it is. Beautiful.
Well, Cormac Battle, it's been a while. It was great to sit here with you.
Absolutely.
And call the action. And
Great to be here, man.
Get your thoughts on Christopher Chavez.
Absolutely.
It's great to work with you again.
Yeah.
We still have some action coming up. Up next, the newcomer, Severino Corrente, is going to take on sugar-free Mario Vancher. That should be very interesting.
That'll be awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is coming up next on CSW's Colorado United from the Playing Field Sports Bar in Colorado Springs.
Hey guys, this is Anthony Andrews from Houston. I was extremely sad to hear about Chris, and I definitely hope his family's doing well. The big thing that Chris did for me, I came up recently to Colorado just on personal business, and luckily a friend put me in touch with him. Come to find out, we had actually done my first ever show in Texas. He was at that show doing ring announcing, and when I reached out to him, he actually remembered that. We spoke, and he had absolutely no reason to, but the show that he was putting on that day, he went ahead and put me as a main event against Anaya. He told me how amazing Anaya was. He knew that we'd have a great match. It's a fun little thing for the fans. He actually had me go out with the title, just so that way everybody, he wanted to make sure everyone had a good time. That was what he always cared about, and it was so obvious that he wanted the fans to have a good time. So it was during a weird transition point in my wrestling career. Because of Chris giving me that opportunity, it really changed the direction that my career was going last year. I've talked with a lot of people about it since then, that apparently that's just what he did. He made sure that the wrestlers were all taken care of, that everyone was learning, and that all the fans had a good time. It hit pretty hard when I found out a little bit after reconnecting with him that he passed away. So I hope his family's doing well. Just remember that that's all he cared about. He was pretty much everything that's good in wrestling. And it was amazing to know him, and I hope that everyone's doing well up there. Just enjoy what all these guys are doing for you today, and know that it's exactly what Chris would have wanted to see. Thank you, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CSW's Colorado United from the Playing Field Sports Bar in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I am joined now by Cody Devine. It's great to have you here at commentary, Cody. I want to get your thoughts on the late Christopher Chavez. We are here honoring him this evening, and we are here to honor what a great man he was. It's not just about the wrestling. I've said this a couple times. It's about the people, and it's about the relationships. And he had a great relationship with so many people. You're one of them, I know. Let us know a little bit about your relationship with Christopher Chavez and working for him down here at CSW.
Okay, absolutely. Christopher Chavez, I met him over at another local company around here, and I mean, from the beginning, he's always been a happy guy. Always been a positive attitude to have around the locker room, and you really need that in this kind of environment. Chris Chavez, we started connecting when I did actually another local promotion around here at one of the Lucha shows, and he did Jeffito, the bad referee.
Right.
It was so good. He just loves crowds, man. He has a passion for entertaining and a passion for just people. He wants to be a part of it. He wants to be in front of people, and he was a great man. And when CSW started, a year ago maybe, a little more than a year ago.
Right.
I was only 3 years in, and you know, it's always nice when promoters give you opportunities.
Well, I've heard that from a lot of people, that Chris Chavez was all about giving opportunities to young men and women who wanted to make something of themselves in professional wrestling. He brought professional wrestling back to Colorado Springs.
Absolutely.
So the fans and the performers, you know, the wrestlers, they owe a lot to Christopher Chavez, and that is why we are here tonight in a sold-out Playing Field Sports Bar to honor the man.
Yes, this is an awesome crowd, and besides just my relationship with Chris Chavez, it has to be pointed out how many people in this audience are dressed like Jeffito, how many people in this audience have his shirt.
A lot of red bandanas out there.
A lot of red bandanas out there. No blue ones.
No blue, just red.
Yeah, just red. And when you have a crowd so captivated by a promoter that they dress like him, and everyone's here tonight and they're raising money for his family, that says enough about him without me having to say anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, in the ring now we have Mario Vancher with a fall-away slam on Severino Corrente, who was a newcomer.
Yes, absolutely. This is my first time seeing him.
Started competing about 3 months ago in Rocky Mountain Pro. Very disrespectful young man. Anaya took him under his wing. Anaya, another CSW favorite. Took him under his wing at the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy. Taught him as much as he could. In a very short amount of time, this young man is very, very talented. And he spit in the face of his teacher, Anaya.
Wow.
And they've kind of gone back and forth over the last couple months. In the ring now with sugar-free Mario Vanger.
Yeah, and he's not in the ring with an easy opponent. Mario Vanger is probably one of the best body guys in the state.
Right,
he's one of the most well-traveled guys.
Absolutely.
He's not somebody who's going to be easy to take down. And to be only 3 months in and be doing shows and be doing this well,
Pretty
that says
impressive.
a lot about him.
It says a lot about this young man. Mario Vanger, a former Rocky Mountain Pro champion himself, had to relinquish the title. It was taken away by Vince Russo when he could not compete at Shocktober because of a knee injury.
Wow.
Which opened the door for Curtis Cole.
Curtis Cole, man. Talk about another guy who's improved so quickly.
Absolutely.
So quickly.
Now a coach at the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy.
That's amazing. Stand-up guy. I love Curtis Cole. He's a good dude. And I mean, there's.
I don't think the fans here would agree with you.
Well, you know, maybe they need to get to know more. They need to be more open. They.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they need to be more open-minded. They are hating a lot on my vaping. They're hating a lot on guys who just are really charismatic, and I think that's their own fault.
Well, that's one way of putting it. Charismatic. Are you saying that they might feel the same way about you, Cody?
You know, they don't like me.
No?
It's because they don't understand me.
Okay, they don't understand you. I understand that. I've heard that before. That makes a lot of sense. Now that you put it that way.
Yes.
Parente in complete control.
Oh, Sentai, nice.
Put all his weight down there. By the hair, pulls him down. Hooks, kind of a nonchalant cover.
Got to have a strong cover on that. If you're going to keep a man down as strong as Mario Vanger.
I don't care how talented you are. You got to try to put all your weight across the chest. I mean, the object is to pin your opponent.
Yes, absolutely. Coming back now.
And you're in the ring with Mario Vanger. Severino cuts him back down.
Oh.
And a belly to back suplex.
All the impact on that was really good. Awesome. Go for that cover. Ooh, he doesn't need it.
Well, he probably should. He's not taking advantage of the opportunities in front of him. You must cover at this point, but he's too busy yelling at the crowd. I think he's forgotten who he's in the ring with. And I don't care who you're in the ring with. The object is to win. You make more money when you win. You got to go for the opportunities when they're presented to you, and he did not do that. But now, wrenching on the chin, choking the life out of Mario Vanger. Trying to cut off the oxygen and the blood supply to the brain. And the crowd now, sugar-free chants, working their way around.
Getting behind Mario Vanger now.
And it seems to be working. Mario Vanger up to 1 foot.
It is laying it in.
Shots to the midsection. Severino Corrente, dazed, but hits that
with an elbow, cut him back down.
And just like that, we thought Mario Vanger had the momentum. Severino Corrente able to cut him back down, but not going for the cover again.
Not going for the cover again, and maybe that's the inexperience speaking. When you're only 3 months in and you're in the ring with a former Rocky Mountain Pro champion, you need to be making those pins.
And he picks him up instead of going for the pinfall there.
Ooh.
Is he just trying to punish him? Is he trying to prove a point?
Oh,
hooking it up.
Oh.
Whoa, wait a minute! And that backfired on him. Doesn't go for the cover. Tries to go for a very interesting submission and countered by sugar-free Mario Vanger, but not able to follow up.
Mario Vanger's feeling it now.
Trying to get to his feet. Sugar-free chant starting up again. Mario Vanger first to his feet. Severino Corrente now up to a knee. And he's going to hook him up. Is he going to try to get this insulin spike?
Oh. Watch out for that ceiling.
Low ceiling here, trying to pick him up. No dice, though, and into the corner.
Back in.
And shoulders into that midsection, and a European uppercut takes Mario Vanger down.
Sending him down. What's he going to do now?
And I've seen this before. Cannonball in the corner. All of that weight. Severino Corrente across the chest. Now he's going to go for that pinfall. 1, 2, and an upset. Almost.
Man, this close.
Mario Vanger still in this thing. What an upset this would be for the young man.
Talking to the crowd again.
And that just riled him up even more to get behind Mario Vanger. Slaps across the face. I don't think Mario Vanger knows where he's at right now. Oh, wait a minute. I spoke too soon. Blocks the punch right hand. Number 2. Blocks a third time. Tries to take him to the corner. But a reverse into a short arm elbow. And now Mario Vanger sitting down in the corner again. Are we going to see another cannonball? Carino, full head of steam. And a Thez press.
Thez press. Got him in the corner now.
And a big clothesline. Brings him out, stumbling to the middle.
Slams him down. Go for that cover. Come on. There it is. Getting the crowd behind him.
Big jumping forearm across the head, but Carino able to get to his feet, but stumbles into the corner. Pulls him out. Oh! Across the ears goes Corrente.
Oh, and a neck breaker.
Swing a neck breaker now. Could this be it? Corrente in position to win this. 2. Oh! 2 7/8, I think.
2 7/8.
Just gets that left shoulder up. And Severino Corrente taking Mario Vanger to the limit tonight at CSW's Colorado United.
It's my first time seeing him. I'm super impressed.
Very, very impressive young man.
Oh,
Not a very nice young man. And now.
Getting out the chair. Oh, my gosh.
And this is the type of individual he is. He has so much talent, he doesn't need to do this, but he does it anyway. And
ref not
referee Max Larson, the son of senior official
no.
Billy Larson. Wait a minute, he has some brass knuckles.
Brass knuckles. Ref, no.
And he puts him in the trunks of Mario Vanger.
No, not this way.
This is it.
Not
1,
this way.
2.
No.
Wait a minute.
Oh, my. 2.
Somehow able to muster up the strengths. Maybe Severino Corrente didn't get all of that with the brass knucks. How do you kick out after getting hit across the jaw? What fortitude from Mario Vanger. Now Severino Corrente arguing with referee Max Larson here.
Austrians are tough people, Yaden.
Very, very, very tough, obviously.
What's he going for now?
Hit him with those brass knucks. Put him into the, wait a minute. And the referee brings him down. Curb stomp, elevated. Could this be it? He's trying to end this thing now. Rolls him over. Max Larson still has the wherewithal to make the count. 2 and 3.
Oh, there it is. Mario Vanger with the win.
Mario Vanger able to pull off the victory. Hit in the face with brass knucks by Severino Corrente. Did you see Severino Corrente sneak those into the tights of Mario Vanger to hide them? But Mario Vanger able to emerge victorious.
Yeah, that was an epic battle.
What a battle between these two men.
Mario Vanger coming up on top, though. It was this close. Had the brass knuckles set.
Very, very close. Wait a minute. Severino Corrente said something to referee Max Larson. I don't know what he's... Wait a minute. Telling me he wants to see in his tights. Wait a minute. And the brass knuckles
brass knuckles in the tights. Is he reversing a decision?
Can he do that? And he says the brass knuckles. He finds them.
No way.
Now we know why he stuck those in there.
Oh, my.
Did he really have the foresight to think that if he kicked out, that he would be able to blame the brass knucks on Mario Vanger? Injustice here at CSW Colorado United.
Not even one step ahead, 2 steps ahead of the game.
Well, we were talking about the inexperience of the young man, but I guess you can't deny how smart a move that was. He knew where he hit those brass knucks. Thanks again for joining me, Cody.
Thank you for having me, sir.
And we'll see you on the other side, ladies and gentlemen. Main event time coming up next.
My name is Marty the Moth Martinez. Chris, we all loved you. Every video and message and everybody here shows that you were loved. You definitely went away too early. one thing I can say that maybe not a lot of people saw was how happy he was when he talked about CSW. Whether there was more people than he thought, whether there was less people than he thought, every time he talked about CSW and you fans right now at this show, he lit up. He was so excited just to have people there, and the louder they were, the louder you guys were, the happier he become. It was so fun seeing him after shows because you guys were so loud and it pumped him up. So I know Chris is with us right now in this show. I wish I could be there too, and that's why I'm sending in this video. But Chris is there with you guys right now. So for him, be loud tonight. Because Chris loves CSW, loved you guys, and we all know you guys and me, we all love you, Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Colorado Springs Wrestling, Colorado United. We are coming to you from the Playing Field Sports Bar in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and it is main event time as Jimbo Lucas takes on Big Guns for the CSW Championship, and I'm honored to be joined now by Johnny Mantell, here to give his insight into not just CSW, but you know Big Guns pretty well.
I do, man. He's a great kid. Sure honored to tell him thank you for serving in the military like he's done.
Absolutely.
And he came to Wichita Falls, was stationed in Wichita Falls at Shepherd Air Force Base for a while, so we got to train and work out with him there at the Hall of Fame, and really had a great time working out with him, part of our family.
Well, I'm glad you were able to make the trip out here. A long trip for you to come be a part of this memorial show honoring the life of Christopher Chavez, CSW owner.
You know, it's a humbling honor to come and be a part of this for Chris, because I really only met him twice, man. I was in 2 dressing rooms with him, but as I told people around the room tonight, the thing that made us connect was the fact that he believed in wrestling, he believed in real wrestling, and he wanted to bring that to the fans, and that was a real contact and a real connect we had. And matter of fact, he was going to come down and referee the matches this year at the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. So we're sure saddened by our loss of losing him, but we're very proud to be here tonight to honor his life and honor what he's done in the business.
We are honored to have you here. Curtis Cole, who won the Battle Royal to open up the evening, has come out to the ring. Has something to say, apparently.
I won that Battle Royal, and this isn't a one-on-one match anymore. This is a triple threat. You 2 idiots are going to take me serious. And that stupid CSW championship is going to be mine.
Now, could he just do that, come out and make it? Who did he talk to make this thing a 3-way contest for the CSW? It's supposed to be Jimbo Lucas against Big Guns, one-on-one for the CSW championship, and now?
Well, your official has to take charge here. Does he have clearance to allow this 3-way?
This match is now officially a triple
apparently
threat
somebody
match.
in the back's changed it to a 3-way.
Curtis Cole with a little politicking, apparently.
Yeah.
Not a fan favorite down here in CSW. Never has anything nice to say about really anybody. Whoa! And Jimbo Lucas and Big Guns both showing Curtis Cole what they think of him.
Absolutely. Hey, these 2 guys came to fight tonight. They come here, they worked on this for the last few weeks, this contest, the 2 of them. So they're going to have some aggression and have a fight in here tonight. The 2 of these guys. I don't know what this number 3 guy is going to make in the mix, but he's definitely, these 2 come ready to fight tonight. Now we got sort of a fly in the wheel sort of over here on the side.
Absolutely. Jimbo Lucas and Big Guns now.
Going from a hammerlock into a headlock, just sort of working the bodies, getting a little feel right now. I know the Big Guns has been working out like a Big Gun would.
And he looks like it.
Oh, he looks like it. So Jimbo's probably testing his strength tonight, see how strong he really is.
Taking those guns and just squeezing the side of the head of Jimbo Lucas. If you've ever been in a side headlock like that, it does not feel good, and I can't imagine it feels very good to have the Big Guns of Big Guns squeezing the side of your head into the ropes. Dug at the clothesline. And a flying forearm.
Clothesline's taking off heads right there. That's what they'll do.
him up. Suplexes him over. We got a bridge. 2, and there's the fly in the wheel, as you talked about earlier.
Absolutely, man. It's a spur. It's a spur in your saddle. It's a grass spur underneath your boot. This third person right here can cause a lot of trouble because, again, these guys have been concentrating on a one-on-one match. That's what they've been thinking about. So this throws a real kink into their thinking tonight.
Back to a one-on-one contest, kind of. I mean, each time 1, 2, and the German suplex with the bridge. Not enough to put away Jimbo Lucas.
Yeah, probably going to have to work him over a little bit more to get that kind of hold in there to beat him on that. When all you got's a waist lock around his waist, you don't have a leg hook, you don't have a head hook, you don't have nothing else hooked for a pinfall.
Able to use the leverage now. Waist lock.
And Jimbo sort of threw the big guns out right there, sort of got him over the top of him out onto the floor. And this is where a real seasoned guy would jump down on the floor and take advantage of this. He's got 2 opponents on the floor. He's killing time in the ring.
Letting them rest.
He needs to stay after him, man. Don't give him a break.
Well, Curtis Cole the first to get back into the ring. Now Jimbo Lucas with the low knee there to the midsection and head. Oh, I thought he was taking him head first in the corner, but he dumps him back outside. And there you go. Heading to the outside like you just said.
Absolutely. You got to take advantage of every moment. You know, that one thing that makes me different about a lot of people is my wrestling career started as an amateur at 9 years old, and when you wrestle as an amateur, you don't give your opponent any time. Once you lock your hands up on him, you don't want to let him go.
Right.
And lots of times pros today, they walk by too many guys. Stay in there, man. If you gain control of somebody, gain control and take over that control. Don't give him a break to come back. Don't give him a break to have a breath.
And we saw that a lot in that last matchup with Severino Crente and Mario Vandra. How many opportunities did you see? What a chop just heard by Big Guns. How many opportunities did Severino, who's only been competing for 3 months, had so many opportunities to pin Mario Vandra, and he didn't take advantage of it. You're wrestling somebody. You've got to pin them to win.
You got to get there.
And now Jimbo Lucas with the neck across that middle rope, cutting off the oxygen. And this referee really needs to get control of this thing, get him off of the ropes.
Yeah, I didn't hear other announcements, but sometimes when they make these matches 3-ways like this, then there's no DQ too. So again, this referee has to take control of the ring and the match to make sure they're breaking on time.
Absolutely not something that I thought of. So much action we've seen tonight. We are ending things here with a 3-way matchup for the Colorado Springs Wrestling Championship in a big boot. Jimbo Lucas started out as a one-on-one contest between Big Guns and Jimbo, but then Curtis Cole inserted himself and breaks up the pinfall there.
Looks like here Curtis is trying to recruit somebody where it's 2-on-1 against somebody else.
And it's not working.
Didn't work with Jimbo, sure didn't.
Headbutt and right back out of the ring. How many times is that now? 3, 4 times?
3, 4 times out on the ring.
But Big Guns takes advantage.
Oh man, big side salto right there. Same thing right here. Big Guns has got to attack. He's got to get on the attack right here. Don't even let him take a breath.
Wants to back a little more punishment. Suplex.
Back to another suplex. Staying after it. Number 3.
Going for the win here. We could have a new champion.
And interference.
Flying the wheel, back in play.
Yep. And again, now he's trying to recruit Big Guns. Sort of a loyalty thing right here. Big Guns didn't listen either. Yeah,
and
back out on the floor.
Number 5, I think.
Well, again, right, he got rid of him again out of the ring because this is what he's been concentrating all week is about Jimbo. He's been concentrating on him. He don't want that thing in the way.
Wants to stick to the game plan. Jimbo went to the eyes there. Goes line into that corner. Hooks him up.
Gets a leg. Boy, got to get an arm in there too.
Absolutely, in the belly to belly. Not enough. Not enough leverage on that chest.
Well, I got to tell you, that chest looks bigger and stouter than it did when he left Texas, I guess about a month and a half or 2 months ago.
He said, I see lots of pictures online. He posts a lot. He is a workout machine, and it shows.
Well, you know, there's an old saying on the farm, and being the pride of Montague County, Texas, and living on the farm, you got to make hay when the weather's right to make it. And I think that's what Big Guns is doing, is he's working out and doing everything he can possibly do to further his career to where it needs to be and what he needs to do. And he's taking advantage of the opportunities that's been given to him to continue to work out, get bigger, but get stronger, and do the right thing. So, again, I think that chair delivery right there was to say, stay out of my way, let me get this guy right here.
Absolutely, and a lot behind that chair. And now, forearms to the face of Jimbo Lucas. Spinebuster now applied. 1, 2, does he have him? No. Referee Richard Gustafson with the 2 count. And Curtis Cole still on the outside. I think he spent a grand total of about 15 to 20 seconds in the actual matchup itself. Across, and a spinebuster delivered in kind by Big Guns. 2.
Not enough. Not enough.
Didn't have quite enough to cover him there and put enough pressure.
Right now is where your win's a factor. The damage that's been done to you in the early part of the match is a factor. There's a lot of factors coming into work right now, and these two guys have been getting after it. And they're two big men out there delivering blows to each other. Grab an arm or a leg, Big Guns.
2.
Nope, not enough. You got to secure it up, man. You got to tie it up. You got to lock it up.
Not able to grab the leg and really arch enough of the pressure back. Gave Jimbo Lucas the opening to get those shoulders up. You can see both these men have given it everything they had. And he charges in it in a clothesline, and just back and forth we're going now. With Curtis Cole nowhere in sight. Did he hide under the ring?
I don't see him over there, man.
Took that chair shot. And a 3rd spine buster, the 2nd delivered by Jimbo Lucas. Doesn't go for the pinfall here, though.
Yeah, that might have been a mistake.
Oh, picks him back up, wants to enact some more punishment, but I don't know how smart that was. And Big Gun's able to get the back body drop.
Big back drop. Now's on top.
And a DDT. This could be it. But he hooks him back up. Hooks him with the fisherman. Takes him over. We got a bridge. 1, 2. And that's it.
We got a 3.
3 count.
We got a winner.
And Big Guns is your new CSW champion. Hooks him with the fisherman, and what a bridge. And you were talking about hooking that leg deep and really getting that leverage. And man, it's like they heard you, and he was able to get enough to keep the shoulders on the mat for 3, and your new
CSW champion, Big Guns, Justin
Congratulations to a guy well-deserved, man, to win a championship right here in Colorado Springs, and a great match. And the fly in the wheel got left out on the floor and didn't get involved.
Absolutely. They brought their fly swatters, and man, they just kept swatting away. And
Absolutely.
Big Guns is your new CSW champion, and I have to be honest, I think this is the way Chris Chavez would have wanted it.
Yeah, I think this is a great ending to the night for a Colorado United organization tonight, where all the companies came together to honor a young man in the wrestling business that we lost too young. So really proud for a great night to end this way, and you can even see the competitors feel like there's something special in the air tonight by shaking and after a hard-fought fight. And our other guys just finally getting up over here, and I think they're helping him out.
There he is, yeah. Well, get him out of here.
Well, the chair shot got him under control.
Right. That was the biggest fly swatter I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
Well, Mr. Mantell, it was an honor to sit with you and listen to your knowledge. And thank you again for coming out and honoring Chris Chavez, being part of this. And I'm glad you got to see your good friend, Big Guns, capture the CSW championship at this Chris Chavez Memorial Show, Colorado United. What a way to end the night.
Absolutely. Colorado United.
I want to thank you all for the love you've given me here tonight. What I'd really like is for everyone in the back to come out here real quick. And then opportunity to bring Mrs. Susie Chavez into this ring right now.
We're way short on time.
You know, Chris Chavez believed in me for a long time. He believed in Jimbo for a long time. And we believed in him. Have a little respect, please. And I'd like to introduce you to Chris's family right now.
Somebody help him in. Don't fall.
This is the reason why we're all here tonight. This is the reason that we passed the bucket. This is the reason that we had the silent auction. And this is the reason I stepped between these ropes tonight. Now, Chris would never book himself as champion of his own company. And whether I'm the last CSW champion or I'm just the first champion of a new era, myself and everyone here tonight is declaring Chris Chavez the honorary lifetime CSW champion. You have anything you want to say to everyone who came out here for you tonight?
I just want to thank everybody for everything. I had nothing to do with putting any of this together, and it really means a lot to me that so many people came out to honor him and pay respect to him. It really means a lot, and I'm going to do my best to try and keep it going, and might be a little bit before we have something. It go, so we gotta see what we can do.
Yeah! All right, one more time. CSW! CSW! CSW!